This is your WW3 news of a Tuesday morning. The United Kingdom. What has been leaked to the press, and which they reported to the members of the public, is a secret plan of Keir Starmer and the Labour Party to create social unrest in the United Kingdom, using the miscontent of the people, and obviously deliberately making their life misery economically, the cost of living, the illegals continue to come in the hundreds every day. They get put for first, social injustice and all that stuff. And obviously, for the tyrants who wants to obtain control, it's a very good opportunity to take advantage of the crisis, which is a blueprint, a man-made crisis. They make the price of food shoot up, and people start rioting, and make believe they can make people more complicit to the government narratives they should follow. There's an example in the Republic of Ireland. Some say it's due to shortages of fuel. It's not just that. It's a protest against the tyrannic government, which is commanded by Brussels. It's not commanded by Dublin in the Republic of Ireland. And this domestic issues and international issues is all a part of the plan for them to create a tyrannic society. We've already seen it. Free speech classified as hate speech. They didn't use laws to say to protect kids going online of non-adapted content. You need digital ID for access. Some countries already considering doing that. Some have already. And it's all a way for their cults to control us. At the end of the day, what it boils down to, it's got nothing to do with law and order. It may seem incompetent and stupid and such a dickhead in front of the public, internationally speaking, but it's probably part of that plan. And people say, well, we've got such a dickhead running the nation, which is true. I think it's been reported to the end for crimes against humanity over an island, which I think is off the Mauritius coast, which I think in the past they have deported natives of the island. It's typical of empires in this case. It's not just the United Kingdom these things are happening. I think slowly we may see these so-called social unrest spark off, because they are tailor-made to each nation, because they know from the pandemic of 2020 who were complicit and those who kick back. They have to adopt a more rigorous tactics on the population, a bit more pressing, psychological pressing. And obviously this discussion of war and stuff like that, it is a part of the plan at the end of the day, because let's face it, Western leaders of Western countries, so-called developed, so-called G20 or whatever, like America, they have got a pretty bad deficit, and it's getting worse every day. What better way to get rid of the deficit? Clean the slate. Get yourself into a war economy, declare war. And therefore, you can clean the slate what has been before, and you can start again. Because since after the war, America and Europe as well, they continue money printing. It was the only solution to keep the economy floating, the petrol dollar and all that shit there. And this printing machine will one day will break. They know this because they planned it, because it's all a part of a plan of global control, basically. One world government, one world currency, one world narrative, one world religion. It's becoming a technocratic, communist, socialist, fascist society, Orwell 1984 dystopian style, basically what's going to come out. The Great Reset, Agenda 2030, it's all a part of that, about that. Don't think they're going to bring equality and democracy between people. Of course they want to make everyone equal. They're more richer and you're more poor, and you be happy and miserably poor. For example, in Germany, one of the narratives is, which they're putting in act on New Generation, is brainwashing the new generation with this globalist jargon, or doctrine you should say it. Put them in a social and economical condition they can't afford to buy a car, buy a house, and they obliged to leave Germany. Germany was one of the most richest countries, most industrialised in Europe, and young people have to go. That's, for example, a plan. You have a complicit future generation will bow down to your mighty bumhole. This is what it's about. It's about control. And obviously I think what's happening in Hungary is the same thing. They've put a Brussels pro-Ukrainian chap, like in Romania. Those elections have been rigged. And people were, yet again, brainwashed with this European Union bottle crap. It's all a dictatorship. It's all Big Brother control on a vast scale. Why didn't they introduce such laws on regarding cybersecurity, more control? We have to monitor because we must protect our kids. It's a load of bullshit. It's just to control us. Because our device is sincerely already controlled 24/7. And these companies refer to the various agencies of intelligence, all this data. So we're already inside Orwell 1984, folks.